Vulcan says to Lucifer, this further into needs. It's me that makes this valley ring and keeps these flames alit. And Lucifer to Vulcan says, and still the gapper rear, I've signed up another demon, and it's in your come to fear. So it's now to do with me, old lad. Vulcan says, I know the game. I bet Thatcher's got her hand in this, says Lucifer, for shame. Come on, Lucy, what's a beggar called? He answered with a grin. Maggie says his name's McGregor, and it won't be last you'll hear of him. Oh, going down to Steelo's, get myself a start, and then I let it cobble, it'll tear the place apart. And catch it as it's coming, and throw the bugger back. Keep your tongues up on the metal, your eyes up on the track. I had no choice, and if I had, I still have chosen steel. They can do the worst against us, they'll not change the way we feel. Me father's father did it, and I know it's all but gone. There were 100,000 of us along the Rother and the Don. Oh, going down to Steelo's, get myself a start, and then I let it cobble, it'll tear the place apart. And catch it as it's coming, throw the bugger back, keep your tongues upon the metal, your eyes upon the track. Oh, I got to start at Steelo's, me dad put in the word. His dad had done the same for him, that's how the word got shut. The mill roared like a dragon's den, the tongue man proved their power, and catching red hot metal, coming 30 miles an hour. Oh, going down to Steelo's, get myself a start, and then I let it cobble, it'll tear the place apart. And catch it as it's coming, and throw the bugger back. Keep your tongues upon the metal, your eyes upon the track. Oh, there was an old woman, and she lived on her own. She slaved on her own, she skivvied on her own. She 2 little boys and 2 little girls. And she lived on her own with her husband. He was a hunk of a man, a chunk of a man, a punk of a man. He was a hunk of a drunk of a skunk of a man. Such a boozing, bruising bully of a husband. He would come home drunk at night, and he beat her black and he beat her white, thrashed her to an inch of her life, and snored all night like a pig, a drunken husband. Oh, one night she gathered her tears all around her shame. She covered up the bruises, cried with the pain. You'll not do that ever again. I'll not live anymore with a drunken husband. Oh, and that night as he lay drunk in bed, the strangest thought came to her head. She took up a needle and her thread, and went straight to her sleeping husband. And she started to stitch with a girlish thrill, the woman's eye and the seamster's skill, and she bit and she tugged with an iron will, as she stitched all around her sleeping husband. Oh, the top sheets and the bottom sheet too, and she stitched the mattress through, and she bit and she tugged the whole night through, waiting for the dawn and her husband. And he awoke with a pain in his head, and he found that he could not move in bed. Sweet God in heaven, never lost me legs. She just smiled and smiled at her husband. In her hand, she held the frying pan, and with a flutter in her heart she flew at him. She cried, God damn, don't you swear at me. You don't you swear at me, your drunken husband. Oh, she beats him black and she beats him blue, with the frying pan and the colander too, the rolling pin, a stroke or two. Such an battered and repentant husband. And if ever you come home drunk again, I'll stitch you up and I'll sew you in, and I'll pack your bags and I'll be gone. I'll not sleep anymore with a drunken husband. Oh, isn't it true what a wife can do with a needle and thread and a stitch or two? He's sobered up and his booze and his throat, and she don't live anymore with a drunken husband.